subculture of Harley-Davidson motorcycles, leather jackets, and absolute freedom. But beneath this romantic image lies a global empire, a group that the FBI classifies as one of the most dangerous criminal organizations. We're talking about the Hells Angels. It all began on March 17, 1948 in Fontana, California. Shortly after the end of World War II, a group of disillusioned veterans, unable to adapt to civilian life, formed a motorcycle club. They named it Hells Angels, a name inspired by wartime bomber squadrons. These men, led by Otto Friedli, weren't just looking for an adrenaline rush. They were seeking a sense of belonging, a new battlefield on America's asphalt. This was the birth of a phenomenon that would expand globally. If Otto Friedli was the founder, Ralph "Sonny" Barger was the architect. In 1957, Barger founded the Oakland chapter, which quickly became the organization's mother chapter. A visionary with an iron fist, Barger transformed a group of fragmented local clubs into a unified and powerful organization. He was the one who introduced strict rules, a code of honor, and a solid hierarchy, giving the club a structure that allowed it to survive and expand worldwide. Under his leadership, the Hells Angels were no longer just a club, but an undisputed force in the motorcycle world. Like any powerful organization, the Hells Angels have a well-defined structure. Each local chapter has a president, vice president, sergeant-at-arms, and other positions. But to get there, you must travel a long and arduous road. The process begins as a hang-around, a period where you are tolerated around members. Then you become a prospect, a probationary phase that can last for years. Only after receiving the unanimous vote of all members are you accepted as a full-fledged member, and only then are you allowed to wear the famous vest with the winged skull, known as the colors. These colors are not just a symbol, they are considered the property of the club. To lose them to a rival is the ultimate shame. The club has strict rules that govern every member's life. Mandatory attendance at meetings, participation in rides, and above all, absolute loyalty to the Brotherhood. Throughout their history, the Hells Angels have claimed to be just a club for motorcycle enthusiasts. However, reports from law enforcement agencies like the U.S. Department of Justice and Europol tell a completely different story. The Hells Angels have been linked to a wide range of criminal activities, from drug trafficking, especially methamphetamine, to extortion, arms trafficking, and violence. Their wars with other motorcycle gangs, such as the Mongols, have escalated into bloody confrontations, marking territory with blood and chaos. They have been accused of money laundering, prostitution, and even murder for hire. Thus, under the guise of freedom on two wheels, a sophisticated criminal machine has developed, defending its interests with brutality and intimidating rivals and witnesses.